Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to cover the Advanced Audit and Assurance, the AAA International Version syllabus and the changes in the syllabus for September 2022 to June 2023. Yes, you have heard it right. So for the very first time, this is a great news for all the AAA students out there who has been waiting so much so that I released AAA video on my channel. I currently have AFM, SBL and SBR, and now I'm going to introduce one more subject on my channel, that is AAA. So this is going to be a great news for AAA students and much relief. I was not going to do this, but let me tell you the reason why I've done it, because based on the demand and the request, the millions of requests that I've been getting from students all over the world to upload AAA shows that how much students are struggling on the subject. And let me tell you that this is one of the hardest in terms of pass mark. If you see, right, pass mark is very low in this paper compared to other professional level papers. So I assume that you must be struggling with good tutor, or most of you are working, so you are struggling to do self study. So let me tell you that this is your opportunity to grab it. Okay, grab the opportunity, make the maximum use out of this. But before that, you have to subscribe to my channel so that you get notifications of all my latest videos. So before I start with this video, as you know, I'm going to cover the syllabus and the changes in the syllabus for September 2022 to June 2023 for AAA. Before that, I am also going to upload lectures as well as revision kit solutions and past papers on AAA. That will be, all my lectures will be under one playlist. The name of the playlist will be AAA lecture for September 2022 to June 2023. Similar way, I'm going to upload a separate playlist for the revision kit questions on AAA. I'll be using the Kaplan textbook as well as the Kaplan revision kit for the lecture and the questions. That will be in a separate playlist, the questions of revision kit, named as AAA revision kit solutions. Okay. But another thing is that I'm going to cover this AAA for the December 2022 exam, not for September. But I'm going to start way early. I'm going to at least upload one lecture per week for AAA. Okay. The reason, because I am doing 4 papers this time, 2 papers for September 2022 and 2 papers for December 2022. The 2 papers for September are SBL and AFM. So I'm going to focus on them more, but I will also be uploading SBR and AAA, maybe one per week. Okay, once per week I'll be uploading lecture. And regarding the revision kit solutions, the questions that I'm going to solve will be done after the September exam gets over, so that I can entirely focus on just AAA and SBR. Why AAA and SBR? Because they are very linked. Okay, for the students for whom this is the first professional level paper, let me make you very clear that I will always guide you to take SBR before going for AAA, because they're very linked. You need the knowledge of SBR for your AAA. Okay, so that's the very reason I'm doing them together, so it's easy also. In terms of knowledge, in terms of what you need for AAA, is very much similar. Okay, so let us go through the syllabus, and this will also help the students who is planning whether to go for AAA or any other paper. Okay, so let us go to the syllabus. First, we are going to go through the syllabus, how the paper is, pattern of the paper, pattern of the exam, and then we are going to go in the changes in the syllabus. And again, a great news for AAA students, the changes in the syllabus are very less, not so much. It's just the wordings are changed, that's it. They have not added anything new or deleted anything new from the previous syllabus. Okay, and this syllabus which I'm showing on my lecture, on my video, you can get it on your ACCA website. Just go to your ACCA website, under students study resources, choose the profession, that is ACCA, choose the subject AAA, and from there you have to go to the syllabus and download the latest syllabus, that is from June 2020, sorry, September 2022 to June 2023. Okay, all these things you can skip. Okay, these things are not so important. Okay, what is new is there is a new thing which has been introduced in this paper along with your other two professional level papers is, let me tell. And by the way, for the students who have just given the F level papers and then came to AAA, the nature of this paper is very different. It's not like your F level papers. Okay, it's a professional level paper, not an applied skill or a applied knowledge. Not like your first F9 papers. There are no multiple choice questions. Okay, you'll be having professional skill marks here. You need to write a lot. Okay, it's a 3 or 15 minutes paper. Okay, let me highlight it for you. No, that's not what it's supposed to. Okay, okay, anyway. So all your professional level papers are 3 or 15 minutes except one paper, that is SBL, which is for 4 hours. Okay, so all your strategic professional optional paper, this is an optional paper, right? AAA, 3 or 15 minutes computer based exams. Okay, you have to do all your questions on a CB platform. I will make you go through that also when we do questions. Okay, that is after the September exam gets over. One thing that has been changed is from the previous sitting is that for September 2022, from September 2022, AFM, APM, and AAA will contain a total of 20 professional skill marks. Yes, 20. Earlier it was just 4. 20 professional skill marks was only for SBL. Now they are trying to bring this in other papers also, but not all the papers. Only 3 papers: AFM, APM, and AAA. For ATX, they will start it from June 2023. The 20 professional skill marks. Okay. So that is the only change that there has been made. Rest all everything remains same. The nature of the paper, the how it looks like, how many questions are there. There are. Okay, so we'll go through that as well. All this can be skipped. Okay. Okay. So what are these professional skill marks we are talking about? If you have gone through SBL or you have given SBL already, you know it way better. But if you have not given SBL, no need to worry. I'm going to take you through this professional skill marks in detail when we actually start doing questions. Okay, because there is no use of me telling what is communication, what is this. Okay, just briefly go through this 4 skills. Okay, one is communication skill. Okay, communication skill means the way you communicate. Mostly it is on the format. For example, if they're telling you to write a letter or a report, are you doing it in that format? Second is analysis and evaluation. In your SBL, they are separate. Analysis is one skill, evaluation is one skill, but here it's together. Analysis and evaluation. Analysis and evaluation means you are writing a detailed answer. Evaluation means you are giving pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages, and weighing which one is good, which action should you take, you are recommending. Third, professional expertise and judgment. Skepticism means you are challenging. For example, you must have come across some activity in the organization and you are doubting that maybe the invoices are not right, maybe they have recognized the sales incorrectly, maybe they have materially misstated. So you're going to apply this professional skepticism there. You're going to question them rather than accepting whatever they say if you're an auditor of a company. And then fourth is commercial acumen. Commercial acumen means there are some knowledge which you should have about the industry or anything which is beyond what you read from your textbook. Okay, this is something which should come to you through your experience, practical experience of working in an organization, or if you're not working, if you're a full-time student, no worries. Maybe you're reading journals, business articles, things like that. Okay, I'm not telling you read 24/7, but maybe small articles somewhere you must have read. It will help you to build up your commercial acumen. Okay, for this you're getting marks. This does not mean you're writing additional points that you need to write to get this marks. No. Technical mark is something which you get from what you have studied from the textbook. You're just applying it to the scenario. Professional skill marks is something the way you demonstrate, the way you show, your understanding, the way you deliver your answer. So this is something which is separate from it, but remember it comes together. When you are given the marks, if for example you are writing technically you are correct, but you are not evaluating, you are not questioning, you are not communicating well, you are not showing it in a report, then you are going, those marks will be cut. The marks that you're going to get from writing in a report format, writing in appropriate format, those marks you will not get. But yes, technical marks you will get. Okay. Same way, you must have written, you must have evaluated well, but the points that you did are not correct. So you understand, both has to go, both works hand in hand. You have to work on your communication skill as well as what you're writing also. Technical things you will get from the lectures and what we discuss, but this skills, professional skills, is something you need to work on yourself. This will come through practice. You need to practice more and more and more questions until you come to that point. Initially, when first time you're writing an answer, you will not get, you will not, you will see that you are lacking the skills. You might not be able to evaluate well, not able to challenge. Don't worry. Okay. Now we are going to the exam structure. So these are the four skills. Okay. Now let us go to the examination structure, 3 or 15 minutes paper. Okay. Mostly AAA, people say it's theory or numbers, or both will come. Okay. AAA is morely discuss. You need to discuss more than you have to do any calculations. It does not mean calculations will not come. Still calculations, you will be expected to calculate something or the others. Very small, but mostly it is yes, you have to write compared to other papers like your AFM or tax where you have to calculate so much. Here you have to write a lot. But for example, if you have to assess materiality and calculate relevant ratios, sometimes you have to calculate ratios, right? You have to do calculations. So now let us go through the paper. In AAA, there are two sections. Okay, section A, section B. In section A, there is one question which is worth 50 marks. And this 50 marks, okay, out of this 50, 40 is technical marks, 10 is your professional skill marks. Did you see? We just went through the professional skill marks, the four: analysis and evaluation, communications, professional skepticism, and commercial acumen. Out of this four, okay, which one will be tested in section A? All. All your professional skill will be tested in section A. All. Be ready for it. For this 10 marks, it includes all the four. Now, what is asked in section A? See, it's a 50 marks question. That means your case study will be at least one page. It will be a lengthy case study. Okay, you have to be prepared for it. SBL is even more. It goes to 12-13 pages because it's one case study and all the requirements are based on that one case study. This has separate case study. Section A, one case study, 50 marks. Okay, it's not just one question which is worth 50 marks. Okay, there are several requirements in that. Some will be 10 marks, some will be 20 marks, like that. In section A, you get questions like on this. What is it? Planning stage of the audit. You are at the planning stage. We are not talking about auditor's report, auditor's opinion. Those things does not come in section A. They will come in section B. Section A is in the planning stage of the audit. It could be for a single company, it could be for a group of companies, or it could be for several audit clients. Not fixed. Okay. Detailed information will be given, okay, for every exam. That varies, but these things are usually there, like extracts of financial information. You will be given some strategic as well as some operational financial information for client business, as well as extracts from audit working papers. Maybe results of analytical procedures will be given to you. Okay. So from which syllabus of the area they're targeting in section A? Syllabus A, B, C, D. What is A, B, C, D? The first four sections, A, B, C, D. There are total, I think, till section G. 6 or 7 sections are there, by the way. Section A, B, the first four sections will be tested in 50 marks question. Okay, it's like planning. So these are the things a student needs to do there: planning, risk assessment, evidence gathering, ethical and professional considerations. This will come in your section A. Okay, but it could include other areas of the syllabus also which are not there. For example, FGH, excluding E. Okay, it can come as a part of the case study. It does not mean that only 4 sections are there, only 4 sections will come. Other areas also can come, F, G, and H. But part of the case study, small part only, not so much. Majority it's focusing on A, B, C, D, majority of it. Excluding E, why E is not asked in section A? Because E is asked in section B. What is E? E is the later stage of the audit where you are writing the report, giving it. That comes in section B. That's why. So in section B, now I told you that we have 2 sections, section A, section B. In section B, there are 2 questions worth 25 marks. And all the questions are compulsory, by the way. There are no optional questions. Earlier it was there, now it's removed. Earlier means way long when it was when this paper was known as P7. Now it is AAA. No more options, all are compulsory questions. 225 marks question, and out of this 225, 20 are technical. So 20 and 5 professional skill. Okay, and out of this professional skill, minimum of 2 will be asked. Only minimum of 2, not like section A, all the 4 professional skill will be. No, only 2. From either analysis and evaluation, from out of this 4. So I was talking about analysis, evaluation, professional skepticism, and commercial acumen. Out of this 4, any 2 will be asked. Now here, what are we going? And this is a short scenario, by the way. Compared to your section A, this is a short scenario. That means 2 questions will be asked, but short scenario. And here also it can include more than 1 client. Now, in this question, what are we going to ask? Mostly it's going to focus on section E. That is the completion after reporting event, things like that. Okay, and here what are you're working on completion, review, and reporting. This area, the one which has not been covered in section A will be covered in section B. That means overall the whole syllabus you have to know, all the sections you have to be a pro to pass AAA. Remember that there is no other way out, no shortcut. You have to go through all the syllabus, all the sections. Okay, things like going concern, subsequent event, identifying misstatement, what would be the effect on the auditor's report. Sometimes you might have to analyze an auditor's report, you have to criticize an auditor's report. Maybe they will give you a prepared auditor's report, you might have to find faults in it and correct it. And also matters to be included in a report, which will be provided to the management or those charged with governance. Things like this will be asked in section B. Okay, and for what about the other syllabus area? Will it be asked in section B? Yes, it can be asked, including A, B, C, D, and F. Okay, A, B, C, D, and F. Even this can be asked in your section B as a part of the syllabus. Does not mean A, B, C, D asked in section A means it will not come in section B. Nothing like that. F also will come. Okay, E though definitely will come in section B. So A, B, C, D, E, F. That means when you're studying, study the whole syllabus. Okay, but section A focus on A, B, C, D. Section B focus on E. So that makes you A, B, C, D, E. Okay, F is your other assignments and all those things. So E, B, C, D, E, F. G is your current issues. Okay, now next is what? Quality management and ethics. You will be asked a question on ethics. Okay, regarding quality and all. It can be asked in any section of the exam. That means either in section A or either in section B. So quality management and ethics, you definitely have to study because you know it will come in either of the section. Then we are coming to the current issue, that is section G. This also can be asked either in your section A as a 50 marks question or section B as a 25 marks question. Okay, that works on current issue. But current issue question as a standalone question, it will not come. It might come as a part of some case study or some part of a question. Okay, it depends on what issue you are facing that time, the time you're writing current issue. So make sure for current issue especially, you should have the latest textbook and the kit. I currently don't have the soft copy. If anyone has, please email it to me. My email address is given on my channel, sabiakhtar0@gmail.com. Please do send me, because many are requesting for the soft copy and I really don't have. Okay, for current issue I will not suggest you to use a book which you have, which is your current till June 2022. That is the current textbook you have. I will not suggest you to use it for current issue. For others, yes, because the changes in the syllabus is not so much. Okay, so total is 100 marks. 80 technical, 20 professional skill marks. Now all those things we can skip and we can just jump to the syllabus, what each section is. So here is the major syllabus, the detail, the summary of it. The detailed of it is also given below, which we don't have to go through it now, because anyway when we are going through the lecture you will understand. Okay, I will guide you in that way that you will not get confused where we are starting, where what is the middle part and where we are ending. You will know where we are starting, where we are heading towards. Okay, so there are 7 sections. Section A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is how all your ACCA papers ask. The syllabus is like that only. Section A, section it is divided in different sections. Okay, and the sections are labeled in alphabetical order, A, B, C, D, like that. So section A is your regulatory environment. All your rules and regulations for audit, money laundering, laws and regulations, international rules. This will come in your section A, 50 marks question. Section B is again ethics. This can come as A or B, but A definitely yes, because they told that it will be asked. Section A, B, C, D, they told, right? In section A they'll be asked. Don't get section A of the syllabus with your section A of the exam. These two are separate things, okay? When I say section A, you might get confused, because in exam also you have section A, syllabus also you have section A. So here professional ethics, like your fraud, your what is your professional liability as a director, as an auditor, those things you have to know. C is your quality management. What is the work? What is the fees that you are taking? How you are advertising? There should be some quality that has to be maintained. Then we are going towards D. Planning and conducting an audit of historical financial information. This will come in section A. Okay, majority of the work is in a section D. Majority of the lecture is in section D, where we are planning the materiality, we are assessing what should be the risk of material misstatement, then we are finding evidence, we are testing it, we are going through the audit procedures to obtain evidence and using the work of others. Okay, group audits, all this thing is in. Then For section E, this will be asked in your section B of your exam. That is 25 marks question. Okay, section E, where we are going to go through the later part after planning stage, subsequent event, going concern, completion of financial review, auditor's report. Okay, then we are moving on to heading on to section F, that is other assignments. Other assignment means other from audit, assurance services, specific assignments, integrated audit on not just financial statements but social, environmental, integrated reporting. Then we have in the public sector, then reporting on other assignments. Then we have the last, which is current issue and development. Okay, because it's on audit, it's like a standard, it keeps changing, there'll be some issues. What are those? Same like SBR also has current issues. Okay, then we have the professional skills, which we are going to cover while we do the questions. There is no separate theory or topic for it or a lecture for it. And I is your employability and technology skills. This means basically how well you're using your CV platform. Are you able to use Excel, Word, the functions that is given to you? Basically, that is not something which we need to work on it. Anyway, when you do questions on a CV platform, you will be having the skills. Okay. So this is your detailed study guide. Under regulatory environment, what are the things we are going to cover? So when I do lectures, how am I going to do my lecture? I'm going to follow this order only. Section A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so when I do like that, under section A there'll be many lecture. Under section B, it's divided. It's not like regulatory environment section A, one whole lecture. It's not like that. It cannot be like that. Otherwise, it will be 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Okay, so rather I'm going to break down my lecture in small pieces, and definitely it will be mentioned that it is from which area of the syllabus. Is it section A, section B, section C? That's my subtopic. Subheading will be like that in my lecture. The presentation slide that I'm going to create, you will know it. Same way how I have done for SBL. For now, you can watch my SBL lecture to see how I have done it. Same way I'm going to create for AAA also. Because my SBL has received a lot of great positive feedback I've received. Right? It was welcomed in such a grand way that I'm going to implement the same techniques for my other subjects. So for example, here you can see under regulatory environment 1. Under that we have ABCD, all those stuff. Okay, that means under 1 what we are going to cover. Then we have money laundering, separate thing. Number 2. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do for A. Similar way you will understand for other sections also. So A, B, 3 laws and regulations. So there are 3 parts under your section A. So when I do my lecture, it will be in 3, that means 3 different lecture. Under section A, there will be 3 lecture. Lecture 1, 2, 3. Then lecture 4, 5, 6. Starting from section B. That's how it will be. Understanding? For laws and regulation, one separate lecture. Money laundering, separate lecture. Like that. Okay, and obviously for that, under all this, I'm going to cover A, B, C, D. You don't have to worry about all this. It's already there in the Kaplan textbook. Already it's inbuilt like that. So Kaplan textbook only I'm going to follow, but I'm going to make it in a presentation slide. And I will make sure that the presentation slide is uploaded on my Google Drive so that you can click on the link in the description below to get the PDF version also of my lecture, of the slides. So same way for section B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, now I'm going to go down and going through the changes in the syllabus. Again, there's a great news regarding the changes in the syllabus. Syllabus has not changed very drastically, just some wordings has been amended, that's it. For that, you need the latest textbook to know what are those. Other than that, since we don't have the latest textbook, what should we do? Should we sit and wait? No. Whatever the current textbook you have, that should be till June 2022. That should be your latest before you get the recent ones. You can use it. Wherever the changes has not been made, go and study those areas. Wherever changes has been made, wait till you get the latest textbook. Okay, that is my advice. You should not wait. So table for amendments. Okay, this is C. C means from your section C. Why does C1 means from your section C? What is section C? Section C is quality management. from this area, only this has been changed. What is it? Wordings of learning outcomes amended. They just have whatever your learning outcome should be, they have just amended the words. That's it. Okay. Change is not so drastic. Then second is from your E, section E. What is section E? Completion review and those things, right? From here, what they have changed? Again, same. Wording of learning outcome extended. That means they have extended some outcomes so that they can reflect the new terminology also there in the quality management standards. This also not so much change. Not that they have deleted something or added something new. It's just the wordings are changed. That's it. Section this and this, F and G. F, what is F? Other issues. G is current issue. So what have they done here? This is from Audit of Social Environment and Integrated Reporting. Wording of syllabus section F3 and G2 extended to cover sustainability information and reporting. They have just extended this too so that they can cover this sustainability information and reporting. Again, it's not something very new. And your professional skills, obviously, this they have added 20 marks. That's the only change in the AAA syllabus. Nothing new. Okay. From your previous syllabus, if you see, nothing new. In the previous syllabus, there has been so much of changes, but thank God this year changes are not so much. So that means you can use your current textbook and the revision kit, but make sure that when the latest book comes, you have to go back to it. And don't sit and compare what are the changes. Wherever the changes has been mentioned, only in those areas you need to go to the textbook and see. Rest everything is same. Okay. And definitely the questions that you have to do now, your revision kit questions will not change. That also will remain the same because they are past paper questions already compiled in a book and known as revision kit questions. Okay. The older thing is when you answer, you have to take care of 20 professional skill marks this time rather than 4 professional skill marks. That's the only change. Rest everything remains the same for AAA. Okay, so I hope that this much of information on AAA will help you, and I am hoping to see you in my lectures on AAA, first lecture. That will be in few days. Okay, after few days. So till then, take care and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and make sure that you share this video with your friends, colleagues, or anyone whom you know who are doing ACCA, because this can save the life of millions. Trust me on this, because the demand for AAA is like number one when it's compared with other papers. Other papers, still there are some technical areas which you can understand, but AAA you actually need a very good tutor. Okay, even though I myself have not taken AAA as an optional paper, but trust me, it has a diverse market. When you go to AAA, people actually see whether you have taken AAA or not. They actually asked in the interview why you didn't take AAA, or if you have taken AAA, you are always above others. They rank you above others in terms of job interviews and all. So AAA is a very nice subject, and I always recommend people to take AAA. Okay. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next. And yeah, you will see this video in my playlist known as AAA lecture September 2022 to June 2023. That will be the name of the playlist. You have to go to the playlist and check.